Hey YouTube, once again, this is Typo82. Right now, I'm gonna give my personal reviews on the whole time the White Ranger weapon Saba from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Do you think it's a mini image, the smaller one? Nope, this is the one I'm holding on it right now. Yep, as you can see, this design it looks good on it. Yep, you can see it was a little bit rotten, but you can see that it a little bit. The rotten golden was on it. At least it's quite a that it's okay. And I'm trying not to put the battery on it. The batteries they were double A's, so I want to do another review later. And also there's a secret in there. I will tell you that later. So let me get the like this. As you can see, this it looks fantastic. This Saba. I used to have this since I was 12 years old. My father bought me this. And unfortunately, may rest in peace. So my very good memories. Before that, I have a Dragon Dagger, the deluxe version. Well, if you saw in my last review of the Dragon Dagger deluxe version for the Mighty Morphin, go see it. So this is also my personal favorites. The green and the white ranger. It was my favorite. So you have it there. I forgot to tell you that before. So yeah. Now let's put it back on the way it was. So let's get back into the Green Ranger's Dragon Dagger is my favorite also. It's my personal favorites because I forgot to tell you that. So now you have it here, the White Ranger's weapon, Saba. So now you want to turn it. I don't know how it's supposed to. Now. Okay, you have in there Saba. It looks kind of cool. You have in there, you can see a Saba right in front of us, and it is actually talking. Like you can move like that. But if they have this button right here, there are 3 buttons. One for it's some kind of the sound effects, and it's some kind of the speakers or something like that. And you can actually talk, but it's right here in the behind them. Yeah, this Saba's design, it looks fantastic. This is the regular one from the Mighty Morphin in 1994 version. Was after that the regular of the Dragon Dagger has 4 electronic sound effects. But here, it's the same thing. So I'm looking forward with this so that if I have was my distance in future, so that if I was lucky to can have this, I was playing with this, so it doesn't matter with me that. So, as you can see, this Saba, it looks White Ranger's weapon. You can hold it like this, or you can have holding up like that, and then you can move like this, for example. So now you have this part. This looks, and then you can see that the gold design. It's kind of a little bit rotten, but yeah, I used to play with it since when I was a kid. Yeah, but. I know, I tried, but it wasn't my good memories and I was playing with it. So nowadays, it was very grown on me. I had to very, very gently for my perspective. And so this is my perspective. I mean, this is the one that I carried and the most I really like is that this weapon. I'm trying to do something in this review right now. So then let's turn it on the other side. Yeah, you can say the same. It's the same when I carried it. And it also, there's a sign, and I will tell you that, I guess I'm not going to tell you that later. So now you have it here. How are you supposed to turn like this? Yeah, you can turn in this also like that. And then you have this weapon. You can fight scenes when Tommy as the White Ranger, you can see the movements is Jason David Frank himself. He did a fantastic job when he did it, the White Ranger. So now let's turn in there. And it also, you can see that the White Ranger symbol. It was my favorite symbol. But it's reversed because it was made like that. But it doesn't matter with that. And now you have the claws. There are 6 of them. It's 3 on 3. And the blades was awesome. And yeah, as you can see, and I got a little problem here. It's about the. I got a little problem here because it's broke a little bit. Maybe I put in the suitcase on it so that because I was worried about it if I don't get this making this nice things and like there. So I'm gonna focus on it like that. Now this weapon, it was huge. I remember since that I used to play with it. For nowadays, I'm enjoying with this part. So now let's go to the sound effects. How is it gonna work? Well, for example, you can press here, but you can't hold it like that. But you gotta hold it like this. Now I'm gonna if I turn it like this. If I go to right front of the Saba, yeah, when I press on this button here, and now it goes like this. That sounds like a tiger, but it doesn't. It sounds like it comes from here. Wow, that sound effects did it very well because it's been a while. I didn't use it, so I did. It never gets old when I am used to it with this. So now look at the other buttons. How does Saba talk? Well, you can press the button here is only. So you can use actually like this. What does that mean? I don't know. Maybe White Ranger's calling White Tiger Sword and then Transform and Combine is the same scene. But it's here, it's not the same. Now let's go to the last part of the number. It says what did he say? Tiger Sword power? Or did he say what? Repeat it once more. I don't know what he said. It's kind of confused me since I was a kid. I don't know why this thing is kind of sound effect weird. But now you have it here. And now looking at Saba, it looks fantastic sounds. But the Japanese version, it's not quite exactly, but it's the same. And now you have it here. It looks fantastic. You can see the Saba right there. I'm going to focus on... Yep, this is the one Saba looks like. The Thunderbolt was there, but it didn't happen in the show. But it does. Maybe it's in the merchandising only. And you can use a move on it like that. So, but I'm going to put them on it like that. So that's the White Ranger Saba for my own personal reason. And of course, not only that, because I was doing something like this one. The White Ranger's weapon Saba. So it talks, but I said this one because it's only like the laser's face coming out like this, and now this one. So now let's go to who's the one in the signature himself, right there. Let me get the focus on right there. You guessed it right here. It was my own personal favorite signature. It's Jason David Frank. Since last year, I went to the convention and I said, wow, he put in his signature and his name on it. Wow, oh my God, I really like this. Not only this one, it comes from another one. I have another one right here. As you can see, it was a signature himself, Jason David Frank. If you see this, oh my God, I really like this personally. Finally, I meet him in person. He was amazing ranger that I've known since when I was a kid. So he will coming back next year in Florida SuperCon. I'm very looking forward to do it, to meet him again. So yeah, that's all there is to it. So this is the one I really like this. Not even one, but there's two signatures. Oh my God, let me get put it back the blade on it. Yeah, if you want to see the signature again, take it one quick, and then because one take very quick. Yeah, this is the one signature, Jason David Frank. And now, wow, this is the one. I'm looking forward to it. My dream was made of, and now it's happening. So now you have it here. That's White Ranger Saba, the 1994 version of Saba, the White Ranger's weapon. Now the sound effects is quite okay, and the design looks good. So now you have the White Ranger's weapon Saba. Jason David Frank, when he sends the Green Ranger when his powers lost forever, and now he becomes the White Ranger. And yeah, well, I really like the both. It doesn't matter to me. It wasn't my dream, and now this is the real deal behind it. So now you have it here. Is perfect. Perfect. He will play as the White Ranger. And if you saw this episode, the one is like Bat in the Sun episode, call it Superpowered Beatdown, is White Ranger versus Scorpion. And I looked at myself, it's like, oh my god, who will win? You know why? I'm voting the White Ranger. And he always wins. Take the Scorpion down from Mortal Kombat. To tell you the truth, I did not like Mortal Kombat at all. Zero. But White Ranger from the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, I'm voting for Jason David Frank himself for the White Ranger. I'm voting for him. This is for him. I have to say, I salute you. I salute you for my personal favorite Power Ranger. Right here for White Ranger. Perfect. I really liked it. I voted many times as possible. And it Jason David Frank his signature, so that's why I feel lucky if I have a chance. So thanks to on for personal reasons on the website or Facebook or whatever. So I did. If I watch repeat and over, if I wanted to, so if I did, so they did it. The White Ranger wins. So very close. So now you have a White Ranger Saba. For 1994 version, I would say I want to give 10 out of a 9. Well, basically 10 out of a 9 because, for example, design looks okay, but the sound effects not quite exactly. But I don't know when I press the button on here, it says it says his Tiger Sword power now, or maybe I don't know. 10 out of 9. But the sound effects are good in here. It was quite okay. And the rest of them, and yeah, that's all there's to it. That's the White Ranger's weapon. Saba, it looks fantastic design. So yeah, that's all there's to it. So this is the one I've been looking for. This design looks good. So I'm looking forward to it for Jason David Frank himself. And I said, if he will come back in Florida SuperCon, I'm looking forward to it. So I'm going to do more reviews of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but it's coming, but I cannot tell you that. I will do that review. The other one was, I cannot tell you that. It's coming. So thank you guys for watching my personal, the White Ranger Saba, and thank you guys for watching, and I hope my reviews is coming more. So, and I say, I salute you for Jason David Frank, for the White Ranger, and the Green Ranger himself, the Luke Striker Dagger. So once again, so I want to post on this one himself. So, this is the one I really like this. And of course, the Dragon Dagger too. So, I would both. I did too. I really like that. And so, thank you guys for watching, and my review is coming more. So, I'm gonna tell you, but I'm not gonna tell you. It's coming. So, see you soon, guys.